Alrighty, Heidi. Well, we're doing another Wolves game. This one is hopefully not AI, as the previous one was, but this one is Greta Sees Ghosts. It's a demo. She looks cute, doesn't she? Yeah, look at her down there. And this game, when I started, it said hook in a controller. This game is meant to be played with a controller. So I have dutifully inserted my Nintendo Switch controller, and I will be using that to play the game. Let's see what happens. It's a very, very happy sounding game. Even the menu sounds really happy to see me. Yeah, okay, I like that. Right, fuck it. New game. Let's go. Hello, penis-shaped lighthouse. A, next. I'm tapping A. I was going to say clicking A. I'm tapping A. Nothing's happening. Oh, A is now B, apparently. Greta says, oh. Greta skipped something. Anyway, log entry. With the attention of something. I'm scared to touch A, which is now B. Anyway, glowing cracks are getting closer. maybe don't shove flashlights up your ass then. And their appearance is more intense. Okay, so the pressing A or B for next skips the last panel. Appearance appears. That sounded weird. Haha, sorry, Grace. Okay. Does this auto clear? Because if I press A now, it's going to skip the last panel. Okay, it didn't. Okay. Maybe it's just really finicky. Maybe it's just if you press it and it thinks you're holding down the button, it just skips everything. I don't know. All right. Another apparition on the cliff. A coincidence? I don't think so. Strange things have always happened here, and I don't mean the parties the young people throw. How old are we? Because she looks like she's about 10. I suppose she may be older. Anyway, you get used to it. I can't even fall asleep anymore if I don't feel bass in the walls. Get bassy. Let me get to the bottom of this. I think if you've got glowing cracks, you've already gotten to the bottom of it, but that's fair enough. Ghost instructions. Finding a ghost rift. Use the clues on the island map to locate the ghost rifts. And here's me running around with my little lantern. And L for move. What? Oh, that's the tutorial. I thought he meant move the little piece of rope here. I am moving, and when I stop moving, it tells me to use L to move. Okay, that's very kind of you. Oh, I'm trying to tap the plus button to get the menu up, but it just keeps going. Whoa, how did I just... Oh, now I'm just alt-tabbing out of the game with my controller. I did not know you could do that. Is everything still good? How does the stream look? I think it's good. Yeah, it seems to be good. What the fuck? Okay, well, back to the game, I guess. Hang on a moment. Excuse me, just gotta get OBS up and running again. What the fuck? Okay, so I guess we're not quitting the game anytime soon. How do I get into the scrapbook? That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get into the scrapbook. It doesn't really tell me how to do that with a controller. There's an icon of, like, 2 boxes in a circle. What button is that on a controller? And I can't click on it. Mouse wheel does nothing. Middle mouse, left mouse, right mouse. Nothing. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just keep walking around for a bit. Pair of glasses. Can I use those for anything? Nope. I'm trying all 4 buttons. B, which is now A. Shoulder buttons do nothing. D-pad moves you around, thank you. Tutorial. Let's try the other switch control buttons. Oh, what was that? Oh, I think that's supposed to open the notebook. Is it because I don't have focus on the window? No? This is fairly broken. Okay, just lightly tap it. Just very lightly tap it. That seems to do it. But now I can't get rid of it. Does it help if I have the mouse cursor inside the window? No, it does not. Well, this is going to be a short playthrough if I can't even get this shit to work. Remove this from my screen now. Okay. So that was A, which is now B, that actually got rid of it. So if I want to bring it back up, I have to lightly tap it? Or does it just sometimes work and other times not? This is fairly broken, I think. And this is the other button, which is supposed to bring up the menu, which doesn't work. Okay, well, I suppose hold A, which is B, to release ghost. Restless ghost energy, a ghost definitely wants to be here. I'm not sure I do, but I need to find the ghost first. Okay. I guess we'll just explore, because we can't use the map for anything. And we can't exit the game. Hang on, let me just make sure. Like, if I press escape... Okay, there it is. Is there anything in settings about, like, controller sensitivity or something? QC settings. That's cute, actually. No? I guess not. Is there a button on the keyboard that brings up the map? Tab? Yeah, tab does it. Okay, so I guess I'll just have to use the keyboard for that. I can still move her and control shit with the controller. I hope there's nothing wrong with my controller. It was working fine the last time I tried it. Okay, so we got a restless ghost. This is not off to a good start, I have to say. Yeah. Restless ghost, can I go in? No. Where am I going? Can I fall off the cliff? No. Oh, hi. What's up with you? Hold A to begin ritual. Okay, we shall now summon Satan. Summoning a ghost. Place shapes with your lamp, connect energy points, and this is how many shapes I have left. Okay. Oh. So this is how you do. That's one. Rotate with this. So right thumbstick rotates the pants. I've always wanted to rotate some pants. And shape controls. Oh, you also rotate with the shoulder buttons. But I don't really see any shape that looks pants-like. Other than the obvious ones. Well, this one. I'll place that one. And I'm out of sparklies, I suppose? Yeah. Did I put down too many? Hold B to stop ritual. Which is this one. Oh, let's try that again. That's a little confusing. Okay. Right, yes, I get it. That's one. I have two left, so I am assuming I turn this upside down. And then there's one left, and that must be something like this. No? The pants have failed me. And I can't undo the last pant. So I have to restart the whole ritual. Okay. We'll restart the ritual. Try again. These are some very patient ghosts. Yes, I get it. Well, actually, I don't get it, but... So, it auto-places that one. Oh, I guess the poles here, the poles are a hint. I'm assuming that if I put them like this... Yeah, there you go. Well, that should do it, right? I mean, I'm out of pants. What do you want me to do now? Okay, when I hold down B, which is now A, it does a little flashy thing in the lantern cauldron thing at the bottom right. But nothing else happens. What happens if I just stop the ritual now? Am I done? So, do I have something? I guess not. Oh, hold A to release ghost. Okay. A ghost definitely wants to be here. But I need to find it first. I thought I did. Alright. Is this one of those things? So I'm a little scared that what's happening is that when I click away the tutorial, it's putting down a set of pants that I don't actually want to put there. I'll just quickly tap it. No, those go down immediately. Oh, that works. The other one didn't work for some reason. I don't know what I did wrong the last time, but, you're not Justine. No, I'm Greta, and I'm afraid you're dead. I jumped off a cliff. Okay, crap. Who's Justine? The love of my life. We were meant to be together forever. If my life hadn't been cut tragically short. Kind of your own problem there, I suppose. I'm so sorry. Even before our first date. But you were in love. No, he was an incel. But she would have definitely fallen in love with me too. I mean, I jumped off the cliff for her. Do you know what? That's not really how that works, dipshit. She made you jump off a cliff. Oh no, she was standing nearby, and I wanted her to realize she's in love with me. You're a complete tool, aren't you? Was that really such a good idea? What other option did I have? Talking to her? No thanks. I thought you liked her. Yes, but she was... Oh, this is just fucking stupid. Justine Delphine Future. Even her name is a thing of beauty. You're a name of dumbass. I think I've heard her name, Madame du Futur. I have her business card, but now she's spelled with an E. There's probably a phone number there too. I'll just call her and tell her there's a dipshit who jumped off a cliff for her. When I confess my love to her, I can finally be free. Do you know where you can find a phone? Yes, I have one at my lighthouse. Okay. I don't want to help this ghost. He's a fucking idiot. We're getting closer. I know it. I can smell her perfume. I smell the finger I'm wagging. It's a middle one, and I just wiped my ass with it. You can smell the phone on my lighthouse. It's about the idea of her perfume. Oh, can I go inside? Can I release the ghost here? So here's the phone. I hope it still works. Welcome, you who seeks to Madame Future's hotline. All of your questions shall be answered. I have a lot of them, and they're not all good. My name is Greta, and You wanted me to tell you your fortune? No, thank you. Would you like for me to read you your cards? No, thank you. But I have someone special with me who would like to talk to you, except he's a ghost, so I don't think he can actually talk to anyone. Okay, they want me to tell them their fortune? Not really, they're a ghost. Goodbye, click. Au revoir. Okay, I knew that. No, you don't. So you remember Benjamin? Absolutely not. He jumped off a cliff for you. No, doesn't ring a bell. There were so many of those. God damn. Oh, and they were all like that? Yes, sick and tired of it. Nobody talked to me. Everyone just assumed I liked it when boys outdumbed each other with stupid dares. Tell her I was different, that I truly loved her. Yes, so this guy, Benjamin, is a complete dumbass. You can hear me? Oh yes, I could always communicate with the dead. If you ever talked to me, you would probably know that. I thought, oh, I remember now, Benjamin, you jumped off the cliff. Exactly, that was me. This dialogue is fucking stupid. And then you lost your swim trunks. Nope, that was someone else. And then you refused to come out of the water and died of hypothermia. Oh, he didn't jump off the cliff as in, like, complete suicide or anything. He just jumped off a cliff into the water and then died because of the cold water. What kind of fucking sense does that make? Well, the other one didn't make any sense either, but Jesus Christ. Same week, another guy jumped off a roof for me. Okay, I'm just not going to read this because this is really dumb. I just found out where the screams on the cliff were coming from. Well, I can't tell exactly, but trust me. Stop talking. Ooh, we're going to touch our face some more. Okay, so far I am not digging this. Select clue, turn page. Travel to a new island. Can I do that? Wait, okay, so, okay, all I'm doing is moving the directional stick, and it's just going all over the place. If I tap up, if I tap down, it does this. But if I tap up again to go back to the other page I was on, that doesn't work. I have to tap left to do that. And this is not very intuitive. So this is where I am. This is apparently where I'm supposed to go. So I'll go there. Oh, and the mouse cursor is still on screen. Sorry about that. Alright, we're at a new location. Greta's V-Sync is not working very well. Can I do something about that? Nope, no V-Sync. So we're just gonna live with some stutter when we scroll. That is horrible. Oh god, that is legit gonna give me a headache. Oh god. I mean, I refuse to believe that, as old as my computer is, I refuse to believe that it can't handle a game of this nature. I mean, shit, I can run Minecraft. Okay, guess we're just gonna have to live with it. Is that a face peeking out of that little sofa? No. Alright, so I think I'm starting to understand the idea of this. I run around until I find some sort of glowing fuck me light. And then that will tell me that there's a ghost nearby. And I'm gonna assume that I need to follow the human tracks here. Those are bird tracks. I'm gonna follow the human tracks to here, where nothing happens. Do I go behind? No? Anything in here? No? Okay, so someone just went in the bush here, took a piss, and then left. Alright. Incidentally, I am playing this as an experiment. I'm playing this with my Discord chat open. So far, no one has decided to comment, but that's also perfectly fine. So I'm not sure if the lag is because I'm running Discord at the same time. That would be a little insane, I feel. Again, I think that's just either bad optimization on the game's part, or because it's not capping the frame rate or whatever the kids say. Alright, have I been all over this fucking island now? I'm following the footsteps. They lead here. Then they keep going over here. Then they went into the bush. Oh, wait. Now they're looping over here. And there's nothing here either. So this whole following the footsteps thing doesn't seem to be what I'm expected to do either. Those are bare feet? Oh, here we go. Woohoo, you found a ghost, says the game developer. Okay, but sadly this one isn't part of the demo, but you'll meet him in the full version of the game. He's at least as excited as you are. Am I hearing ghost? Okay, so that's a bit of fourth wall breaking there, but I'll let it slide because it's a demo after all. So what about these footsteps? Do they just go nowhere? Nowhere, I said in a very strange voice. This is really sparse demo if there's only one ghost and one other island. I'm sure I'm missing something. Let's go up here. Is this her job? Is this what she does for a living? But anyway, clearly I did not explore the entire island. This thing is actually pretty big. So let's be systematic about this. Can I go through here? No. Alright, so that part of the island is blocked off. Cool. I see a bone. Not anything we're interested in. I see a cave. Nothing we're interested in. I see more skeletons. And, oh, here we go. Can I release this ghost? Someone wants to be here, but I need to find them. So someone was eaten. So I suspect we want to follow some animal tracks, some big animal tracks. Or just stumble upon it by happenstance. Oh, a collection of rather large-sized porno mags. Cool. Oh, no, those are paintings. Oh, hi. We found a ghost, but this one is not part of the demo. That's a shame. Dum-de-dum. I thought I was just circling the outside of the island, but this just keeps going and going and going. Okay, I think I finally found the top of the island. How far can I go to the left? Quite far, actually. Man, that walking sound is getting on my nerves. Okay, is this it? Is this as far as we can go? Yes. Okay. This is a fairly big level, I suppose. Can I climb the... No. And we're back to the painter's shack, or wherever it is. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of places that you could go and visit if this was a real adventure game, but everything is just locked off. Greta here prefers to just stay outside. I'll bet this ghost... I was going to say, I bet this ghost is not part of the demo either, but that's where we're going to stick a ghost. So let's just say the painter ghost and the guy who was eaten ghost are in the demo. But basically this is just a hidden object game disguised as a 2D sort of, I don't even, it's not a platform, is it? Oh, something here. And this one is a not in the demo ghost. This is like, this is a hidden object game disguised as cannon fodder. You know, the old Amiga game, Cannon Fodder. Or Ikari Warriors. basically Ikari warriors without the Ikari warriors without the soldiers and the gunfire, and just very loud lantern sounds and ghosts, and a map that doesn't work. Like that. Alright, so far I've just been running aimlessly. Let's see if I can actually find some environmental clues to follow. Because there's the dude near the cave, obviously attacked by a large monster of sorts, so I should do what I said I would do and follow some big tracks. Let's see if this ghost is a ghost. A ghost wants to be here, but I have to find it first. There's a lot of places where I can release ghosts, but not a lot of places where I can find them. Oh, I was just going to say, did that bush move? But yeah, all the bushes are moving. I had to stop and make sure. Yeah, they are. Or at least they're undulating. And we're back to the cave. I gotta say, the uneven scrolling is starting to get to me. Starting to go a bit wobbly-eyed. Oh, something here. Oh, finally something happens. Ooh, let's touch our face again. Okay, so we have 3 bits of sputum in the lantern. And we have to put down this blob of angry, sad-looking mushrooms. So where are the entry and exit points to this mushroom? Oh, so it's the tip of the mushrooms and the tail. Oh, does that work? Okay, try that. And that, I see some lights down here, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I'm barking up the wrong tree here, but and sometimes you can't clear the table here. The lantern has to go around, the obstacles, the environment obstacles, which seems a bit silly. So, did I do bad? Yes, I did. I did bad. So can I pick this up again? Can I pick this up? Can I? What did that do? Oh, I can? No? Can I? Oh, there is an undo. So what is the X button on a controller is the undo button. Well, that's nice. And also, I see now there's a mirror. So you can flip them. Okay, was that there before? This is kind of dull. I guess the goal is to light all of these. So am I not doing that? Am I missing a light? No, I've lit these. And I've lit those. And I've lit that one. Is it because they're sharing a light? This is not... It's not making a lot of sense. Stop touching your face. This is not that exciting. Okay, so those are clearly touching. I flip this bad boy around. No. So why does that work? Alright, let's get rid of that. Oh, why does this... Why do they light up? What does that do? Can I make all three of them light up? Yeah. Oh, he doesn't want to do that. Gets a bit wiggly. Alright, let's start from down here then. No? Is this gonna do it? Yeah, there we go. That's gotta be one. And... that's two. And then this guy over here. That should do it. That's all of the fuck me lights. They're all touching. Why is that not good enough? That's touching. That's touching. That's touching. That's... I mean, look at this. I suppose this one isn't quite being circled, but it's activated. So why is that not good enough? Because this can't touch the other one. Alright, so I think I'm starting to get it that the symbol or whatever, these mushrooms, they all have to touch one of these glowing fuck me lights. There is just no way that this symbol can touch three at the same time, no matter how I flip them around. Because it's too far away to touch those. And it's too far away to touch that one at the bottom there. So... is it okay? Is it enough if they just all connect? That's good. And then the last one down here. That's it. They're all lit. That one's touching, that one's touching, that one's touching, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. They're all good. They're all lit up. Why is that wrong? Is there a hint in the Book of Bullshit? Which, okay, I'm pressing tab now and it does nothing. So, do I have to stop the ritual? I'm gonna stop the ritual. Now I can look. Okay, so I'm gonna use my mouse for this because fuck this controller thing. I cannot... oh, I can. Okay, so... well, that's helpful. This is not helpful at all either. Not part of the demo. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? Okay, well, go away then. Alright. I mean, you would think that I have all the necessary tools to do this. Or do I need to find extra sparkles for my little cauldron lantern thing? Or do I just need to put these down in a very specific order while she's touching her face like an idiot? Greta, I don't think I like you very much. See, that's good. That's good. Do they all need to be interconnected? Is that it? There we go. All the lights are on. But this somehow isn't good enough. Okay. Is it one of those things again where they need to wrap around the other items in the scene? Because I don't get it. And the game doesn't seem to want to explain to me how it's supposed to work, so I guess we'll just look for something else to do. And I will say the last time I used this controller was when I played Universe on the Amiga CD32, which was emulated, of course. So it didn't give me any trouble when I did that. And it's been sitting here next to my computer since then. So it's not like it's been tossed around and beaten and verbally berated or anything. It's just been sitting quietly. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the controller support in this game either sucks or is not built for this controller in particular, especially since it seems to think that A is B and B is A. There's a lot of pointless wandering around in this game. What does that say? Penis rocket, this way. Alright, I'll go check out the penis rocket. I'll follow the path like a good girl. I'm sure that will lead me somewhere. No, that'll lead me to a house. So I suppose if I go straight up, it will lead me to another house. And, oh, there it is. So it was a water tower. Well, that's terribly interesting, I'm sure. And there's a scary mushroom, but I can't interact with it. Can't do diddly shit with anything else. So I'm just stuck wandering around until something pops up. Now, is there like a... I'm just pressing other buttons because I want to know if there's like an indicator, something I'm... Whoa! Well, I seem to have pressed something that Steam was really interested in. Never done that before. Then again, I've never played a Steam game with a controller before. So there's no clear indication of where I'm supposed to go. There's no clear indication of what I'm supposed to do once I do find something. You know, the mushroom twisty-turny thing. There's just a lot of tedious walking around and accomplishing nothing. Every once in a while you run into some little glowing fuck me light that says, oh, a ghost wants to return here. Doesn't say where you might find it. Not even a hint. I mean, there's another ghost that wants to return here. And I suppose it was sitting in one or two... Oh, I can just walk right on top of the chairs. Excellent. This game was very well tested. Someone spent a lot of effort testing this, I can tell. Oh, at least these chairs have solid backrests. How long have I played this for? 40 minutes. And I've done exactly one ghost that threw himself off a cliff and died of hypothermia. And it wasn't entirely clear to begin with if he just tossed himself off a cliff as a suicide attempt or if... So that's really good writing. I thought you were going for like dark humor type of thing that didn't really land because she was being pretty nonchalant about it. I'm like, oh, some dude threw himself off a cliff and tried to kill himself? Yeah, oh, whatever. I mean, on the positive side, I don't hate the art style. The art style is very cute. It's got that sort of MS Paint-ish aesthetic to it, but I mean, the shading and the lighting is really nice. The animation's actually not too bad, although it's got that sort of floaty Unity kind of thing to it, where you'll see she's not actually, her feet are not actually touching the ground. She's just sort of floating above. But the animation is, it's cute enough that you don't really notice. Also, she doesn't have any diagonal. Oh, she does have. No, she doesn't have any diagonal facing sprites. So if you're moving in a diagonal, she's just sort of, I don't know, floating. she does a lot of floating. Oh, have I seen this before? Yeah, I've been here before. Oh, I suppose that's why you can phase through objects, is because it's trying to show you, like, a translucent, like the object's supposed to be translucent when Greta is behind them, but then every once in a while the translucency just glitches out and hi, here we are, just standing on top of a car. Moving. And going nowhere. Yeah, obviously we've been here before, but I didn't notice the love car. Headshot? I gotta say, this is dull as dishwater. Or, to put it more bluntly, this is boring the piss out of me. If there were at least like some environmental hints as to where you were supposed to go, like this whole maybe like tracking footsteps to find out who was eaten and dragged off to a cave, that'd be a start. Or like if the dude who wants to return to the cliffside with the rituals and stuff like that, it's just like a trail of hatchets or like ritual items you could follow, like a trail. I mean, that would be interesting, but as it is right now, it feels like either I'm just being a complete idiot or it's just random. Like, yeah, they're not placed randomly around the map, but it's up to the player to just wander around aimlessly until they, you know, stumble upon something. And call me crazy, but I just don't have the fucking patience for that. I'm giving this a lot more patience than I would normally. Oh, hi. Were you the one that's not in the demo? Yeah. Music's kind of cute too, although seeing as you're running around this island for ages and ages and not doing anything, of course it's going to repeat a lot of times and it might get on your nerves. I think this is about the... Oh, I don't know how many times this is repeated, actually. I was going to say third or fourth time, but it's got to be more than that. Alright, do you know what? I'll take one more crack at the mushroom thing. And after that, I'm just fucking calling it, because this is just dull. There's no direction. It's just aimless wandering. At least to me, it's aimless wandering. If I'm missing something, like, really obvious, please let me know. I know you guys are watching in the Discord chat. I know you've all got your microphones muted. Trust me, you can burst in at any time. Tell me if you guys see something that I am missing. Or type it in the fucking Discord chat. I don't know. Oh, wait. Oh, there's a huge... There's a huge Discord chat here. I was looking at my SQH videos chat. There's a huge chat going on over here. Let's see. I think his controller setup is borked. I didn't touch the controller setup at all. Do the shrooms also have to touch? The game hasn't said so, but I think so. Perhaps check the chat. Yeah, I should have done that. Did you try getting the gift by the car? Alright, I'm actually looking at the chat now. Sorry about that. Oh, there's something I haven't seen. A ghost wants to be here, but I have to go find it first. Cool. Get the feeling the mushroom thing is the only thing remaining in the demo. Okay. But I'll go check the gift by the back wheel of the car, as Cengiz suggests. Okay, I feel we're getting close to the cliff yeah, here we are. Okay, so the car was down here next to the cliff. There it is. There's a presence, and there is nothing. Nothing. I mean, there are a lot of things lying around that you would think you could interact with, but there's just nothing. So, okay, let's give this one more shot. And let's try to follow that advice. So they all need to touch somehow. So what would be the center point of it? Because obviously the big and little mushroom face up here needs to touch something down here. Let me see. Can I get these guys to touch? Hang on a fucking moment. Oh, okay. Oh, because if it's touching the chair there, you can't put it down. So I'm going to go out on a limb and suggest that the tails have to touch. Because I can sort of see it happening here. Yeah, so now they're overlapping. And this one, need to mirror this, and there we go. And that did it. Okay. Well, thanks. So, who's this jackoff? You wouldn't happen to know where I could get Wi-Fi? No. Why do you need Wi-Fi? I have to do my relaxation exercises. Now that I'm dead, I can no longer attend the live classes. But you can't participate on... Is this supposed to be witty? I think it's supposed to be witty. But I'm not entirely sure. I'm not on board with this humor. It's very... I don't know. What's the word for it? At least this ghost is aware that he's dead. Yes. I was the only hero who attended all the classes, slowing down with the power of speed, keeping your deadlines while recovering from burnout. This is very... It's very dad humor. The whole game is very dad humor. Ulcer and me. Did it work? Oh, to be honest, I'm still stressed. Could you do me a favor? Yes. I was wondering if you could write a few more emails for me. Why are you still stressed? You know, I've been mass extinction. Oh, publicity couldn't make this disappear. The camp was all about community. We did lunch together. We did cook for the... Yeah, I even chopped wood. Didn't want to cook. This is some Kool-Aid shit, isn't it? You killed those poor people. Well, none of us were poor. And it was an accident. I was supposed to make mushroom stew. All right, so you poisoned everyone. I didn't know which part. Okay, yes. It's a lot of fucking dialogue. Favorite place to relax. I don't suppose that was the overhang over here. Does that explain all the, like, cannibal ritual stuff lying around? Like this? Like, you wouldn't just put people's heads on spikes if you were a classic hippie commune, would you? Is this where you want to go? No. He wants to find his favorite place to relax. Where's that? My boss finds out he's... Fuck, see what I mean? Fucking dad humor. If your place is really that beautiful, why hasn't anyone cashed in on it yet? That doesn't even make sense. This place is truly beautiful. If you can't reclaim your peace here, you'll never... Then you never had it in the first place. Yeah, but what is the place? I think there was another chair that had a ghost wants to go here thing. Oh yeah, but where was that? Was that the one, like, down at the other end? It wasn't one of these things, was it? No, it was the one that was, like, secluded off to the side of the island. Not down here, but up here somewhere. I think. No? He's just wiggling his fucking eyebrows at me. I don't like that. You don't want to go in the cave, do you? Is this his place of relax? Nope. I mean, it could have been. This is the painter thing. Almost there. Oh. How does she know? What? It's the most beautiful place on the island. How does Greta know where I'm going? Just go dunk his head in the toilet. Who's gonna know? Or care? I'm gonna check down here first. Is that it? Is this it? Yeah, there we go. Alright, go do your thing. I feel my thoughts getting slower. Oh no, I'm dying. Okay. Hi Grace, guess what? I just solved the mystery of the bigwig killer. Turns out it wasn't on purpose. And we're touching our face again. Okay. Thanks for playing the demo. That was it. Okay. I'm not sure I enjoyed that. So there's a lot of pointless walking around and not a lot of, you know, telling people what you're actually supposed to do. Cute, but very buggy, and I did not enjoy the humor. I'm gonna stop recording now.